By the time Rohan reached the end of his shift, his hands were aching from lifting boxes. His shirt was soaked with sweat. It was 9:40 p.m., the warehouse lights flickering overhead. He leaned against a steel rack and exhaled slowly. He felt tired, but beneath the fatigue, he felt lost. His life had become a loop. Wake up, work, overtime, go home, eat, sleep, repeat. Everyone said. It was good, honest work, but inside he felt a hollowness he couldn't explain. On the ride home, he played a random video. Instead of music, a calm voice said, "Self-doubt is the modern battlefield. The warrior is the one who keeps going." He shut it off. He didn't want motivation. He wanted his life to make sense. Rohan lived alone in a small rented room. A desk, a fan, and a thin mattress. That was his world. He dreamed of more, maybe studying for a better job, maybe starting a small business, maybe learning a trade, but whenever he tried, a voice inside, "You will fail." He hated that voice. That night he stared at the ceiling and wondered, why do I feel like I'm fighting a battle I can't win? The next evening he wandered into the break room and found a dusty, forgotten book, the Bhagavad Gita. He flipped it open to a highlighted line, "The mind is your best friend and your worst enemy." He laughed softly. Wow! Ancient Arjuna understood my life better than I do. Another line caught his eye. "Stand up, Arjuna, and fight the battle before you." A strange feeling washed over him. He wasn't fighting soldiers. He was fighting something inside. Over the next week, he read a page or two during lunch. Not for religion, not for rituals, just for clarity. Slowly he realized Arjuna's real enemy wasn't outside him. It was inside. That's me, he thought. I'm not stuck because life is hard. I'm stuck because my mind keeps telling me I can't change anything. Every night he read one verse, and each verse woke something within him, like a warrior rising. One night he returned home to a missed call from his mother. She asked if he was eating, sleeping, and if he was happy. He couldn't lie. "Ma, I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing anything with my life." She paused. "The only person who decides your worth is you." Her words hit him harder than any shift ever had. The next morning, Rohan woke early not for work, but for himself. He opened the Gita and decided 1 hour every morning. No excuses. My battle begins here. He wasn't trying to escape his job. He was escaping the version of himself that had given up. Some mornings he felt lazy. Some days he felt stupid. Some moments he wondered, who am I kidding? But he remembered Krishna's words, "Your duty is not to win. Your duty is to try." So he kept trying 1 hour every morning for 30 days. Slowly he changed not his job, not his bank balance, not his circumstances, but himself. He walked straighter, spoke more confidently, made better decisions, stopped comparing himself to others, and began believing in small progress. He wasn't fighting the world anymore. He was fighting his own self-doubt and winning an inch at a time. One day his manager called him in. "Rohan, we're opening a team lead position. You've been more focused lately. Interested?" He wasn't expecting it, but he heard the whisper from the Gita. When you take one step with sincerity, the path takes one step toward you. He said yes. It wasn't glamorous, not a big salary jump, not a miracle, but it was proof that when you fight your inner battle, the outer world begins to shift. Rohan's belief didn't come from success. Success came from belief. Just like Arjuna, he discovered that courage doesn't appear before the battle. It appears when you stand in the battlefield and refuse to give up. Your greatest battle will never be against circumstances, people, or luck. Your greatest battle is against the voice inside that says you can't. Winning that battle doesn't require genius, money, or perfect timing. It requires daily courage, small consistent actions, and refusing to surrender to doubt. Like Arjuna, your life changes the moment you step forward, even when your hands tremble.